my name is Miss Herring, and I teach history to 9th graders, so I'll actually have you in 9th grade, not in 7th grade. But I get to talk about a super exciting thing that you get to look forward to, and it's the Washington, D.C. trip. Now, you go on the Washington, D.C. trip in 9th grade, not in 7th grade. So you have a couple of years to wait for it, but that also gives you 2 years in which you can raise money. So you definitely want to start mowing lawns and babysitting to get your money ready to go. And I'll show you some of the really cool stuff that we're going to do. One of the great things about this trip is that we're going to talk about the stuff that we're going to see on the DC trip all year long in 9th grade, and at the end of 9th grade we'll actually go and see this. So we're going to talk about Jamestown, which is the first permanent English colony in the New World, which is so much fun to get to go see that. And you get to go through the buildings, you get to go on one of the replica ships. It's way fun. And then we're going to go to Williamsburg, which I love. Williamsburg, everybody dresses like they're in the colonial days. So you can just imagine George Washington walking down the street. It's so much fun. So we're going to go to Williamsburg. And then we're going to go see, we'll go to DC, and we're going to see, we'll go to the Smithsonian museums, and there are a number of Smithsonians, and one of the favorites is the American History Smithsonian, and that's obviously my favorite. And they have a whole display of First Ladies' dresses, which I think is super cool. The boys aren't all that excited about it, but it's still pretty cool. And then we're going to go to the Air and Space Museum, which typically the boys like a lot more than seeing the girls' dresses. And so we'll go to the Air and Space Museum. We're also going to go to Ford's Theater. And if you remember what happened at Ford's Theater, that's where Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. And we're actually going to talk about the assassination the week that we leave. So we're going to talk all about the assassination. Then we're going to go in the theater, and you're going to get to see exactly what happened, which is quite amazing. This is the box where Lincoln was sitting when John Wilkes Booth came in. Anyway, that's a great story, and we're going to go into the theater and see that. Then we'll go to the National Archives, where we're going to see the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution, which is super exciting because we're going to talk about those in class. And then we're going to go to we'll go into the Capitol building. We do not get to go into the White House, which is unfortunate, because we all have to have background checks. And unfortunately, some of the 9th graders just can't pass the background check. So we never quite get to go in, but we'll get to see it from the outside, and we'll get to take pictures. And then we'll go see all of the monuments, especially at night. DC is beautiful at night. We'll also get to go to the Vietnam War Memorial, which is very emotional, very powerful place to go see that. We'll get to go there. We'll get to go to the Korean War Memorial, and we'll go to the World War II Memorial, and we'll go to Arlington National Cemetery, and if we're very, very lucky, we'll get to lay a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. We'll also get to go to the Holocaust Memorial, which I think every person alive should go to this. And it's a museum to the 6 million Jews who were killed during the Holocaust. And we're going to go see this. It's a very powerful, very moving place to go. And then we're going to go to Gettysburg, and we will have talked about the Battle of Gettysburg just a week and a half before we leave. And so then we'll get to go all over the battlefield and see it and see what's all happening, which is very exciting. You don't want to miss this. And you also want your parents to go with you. And I know some of you are cringing and going, no, 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 not my mom, not my dad. You don't have to see your parents. Your parents are going to do their thing, and you're going to do your thing, and you don't even have to see them. The reason why you want your parents to go with you is because they will refund you. They're your portable bank, and when you have spent all of your money on I Love DC back scratchers, you can go to your mom or your dad, and they can give you that money back so you can buy something else. So we love having parents go. We've had parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles go with us before, which is very exciting. So you don't want to miss this. If you have any questions about the DC trip, You can email me here. Again, my name is Miss Herring, and you can find me on the registry, and you can email me or ask me in person. And I'm super excited, and I'm looking forward to taking you to Washington, D.C. when you're in 9th grade.